All right, what's up, college football fans, quarterback fans? Welcome to another QB Spotlight video. In this video, we're going over Max Johnson, A&M quarterback, what he needs to do to have success against a South Carolina defense that has really struggled, and that's kind of being nice about it. This is your first time tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. We're just a big quarterback hub. We talk all things quarterbacks. We spend a lot of time with the SEC and a few other teams here and there, but we do spend a lot of time with the SEC, some Group of Five, and pretty much whatever fan base likes to watch our show, we'll try to cater to. But yeah, quarterback breakdowns, previews, recaps. We have current and former quarterbacks come on the show and talk ball. So if that interests you, you like that type of stuff, please consider subscribing. All right, so let's talk Max Johnson. What does he need to do to have success against South Carolina's defense, who is just not very good? This could be a get-right game for the A&M offense. They do need a get-right game. They need a game where it's consistent, where it's fluid. Like the past few games, I know A&M was off this week, but the past few games against Tennessee and Alabama, they had flashes, they had glimpses. They just weren't consistent. Like they started the game off good, hit some good third down plays. There was some consistency in the beginning of the game, but that didn't last the entire game. It was this inconsistent ball, right? Now, South Carolina's defense, they've played 4 SEC games so far. They've given up 41 points, 34 points, 30 points. Not great, right? 41 points to Tennessee, 41 points to another team I don't have in front of me that I forget, 34 points to Mizzou, who they just lost to this past weekend, and 30 points to a Mississippi State team that they won, but it's a Mississippi State defense that is really, or offense that is just not very, very good. And that was Mississippi State's best game offensive of the whole year, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Western Michigan, they scored more, but besides that, that was their best game. So a defense that you should have success with, but at the same time, you don't want to take anything for granted. I think it comes down to one main key for Max Johnson. And there's a bunch of other stuff for the Aggies and the offense and how you can have success. But I think for Max Johnson, it's something that's been talked about probably a lot the past few weeks, especially on Aggie Twitter and just in general. Get the ball out quick. Don't hold on to the ball too long. And this is something like if you just look at the pressures and the sacks, you'd be like, dang, Max Johnson gets hit a lot. Like the offensive line isn't doing a very good job. And at times, maybe that's true. But also Max Johnson is holding on the ball too long. I don't have the exact stat in front of me, but he's towards the top in how long he holds on to the ball, and that leads to more pressure if you can't get the ball out, right? So whatever you need to do, whether it's play calling, whether it's, hey, we can't have the plays develop this long, we have to have quicker plays, or maybe it's Max reading the defense a little bit better and get the ball out quick. Regardless what it is, you can't hold on the ball too long. That's going to cause a lot of hits, and it's going to cause potential turnovers, which we saw against Tennessee, right, where you get more hits and you try to get the ball out in a bad way. And of all his dropbacks, or of 38% of his dropbacks, the ball is out in 2.5 seconds or less, and only 38% of his dropbacks. For example, Brady Cook, who leads the SEC, the Mizzou quarterback, he leads the SEC in getting the ball out quickly. 60% of his dropbacks, 60% of his throws, the ball is out in 2.5 seconds or less. That's outstanding. And it's a different offense, sure, but you want to be in a place where the ball is coming out quicker. It's hard to have an offense flow if the ball is held on too long. And I think Max Johnson is a capable, quality quarterback. You just have to fix something. So I really don't have any other keys or cues except just get the ball out quick. And we're going to watch some clips of which game was it? Mizzou against South Carolina. We're going to see Brady Cook get the ball out quick, even on some downfield shots. I think there's this misconception that to take shots downfield, you have to hold on to the ball. That's not necessarily true. Maybe to throw a Hail Mary or 40, 50-yard bomb, sure. But you can throw a 20-yard pass, 3-step drop, and kind of just get that ball out. So we're going to see Brady Cook get the ball out quick. We're going to see what South Carolina likes to do on defense. We're going to see they do some different things. There's going to be some underneath type throws. I think there's going to be good opportunities to get the ball out quick from Max Johnson. So we'll dive into that film. But before we do, again, just consider liking, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff. You like the YouTube channel. And as you're watching the film, if you're an Aggie fan or just a fan in general, maybe you're a South Carolina fan, you disagree with what I'm saying, let me know in the comments below. But let me know what you think Max Johnson needs to do. What are some other keys? There's obviously more keys than just one. I'm just really focusing on what I think is the most important key for Max Johnson to have success. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And with all that said, let's go ahead and dive into the clips. And the video, by the way, is not all 22. It's this broadcast, so I apologize. But with that said, here it is. Got this clip first. And this goes back to what we talked about with Max Johnson. I think you can have opportunity to get the ball out quick. Now, Brady Cook, leads the SEC and one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football on getting the ball out less than 2.5 seconds, which is a pretty good stat and a good time to get the ball out. So it's a 2nd and 7 here. You see South Carolina has 4, basically 6 in the box. Even these backers are kind of deep. They're like, what, 6 yards off the line of scrimmage? I mean, you could. This is a great look to run, great look to pass. This is a great look either way. But let's look at the space. Max Johnson. I think there's going to be opportunities to get the ball out quick. Look at all the space. It's 2nd and 7. I'll play it here, and then everyone. You can't even see any of the backers. They're all out of the line of scrimmage. I'm basically at the 1st down mark or right in front of it, and you see the ball's already coming out quick for Cook right here. Boom, ball's out quick. Makes a move, boom, ends up being a 1st down, right? So good. I think there's going to be opportunity to get the ball out quick and let your playmakers make plays against South Carolina, especially if they bail like we saw here. But this is kind of some soft coverage. Just go ahead and watch maybe 1 or 2 more clips looking at some different potential schemes or scenarios that the defense may play. Next clip, an obvious passing down, 2nd and 14. Right, yeah, 2nd 14. And we're going to have 2 different kind of defenses here. We got one defense to the field side, another defense to the boundary side. But you're just looking, it's off coverage. We got 5 in the line of scrimmage. They just bring 4 and they drop 1 guy back. And he looks like he's going to be in press man, but he's really in this type of zone. Probably going to cover 2, I think. Again, we can't see the safeties here. We can't see all the DBs, right? Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we got 1 more safety back, 11, right? But you're going to see right after the snap of the ball, DBs drop back. He drops back here. Really good throw by Cook, actually. Probably my favorite throw. It's an accurate throw. But it's an example of getting the ball out quick. I think you'll be able to do that. The ball's already out right now to this number 1 here. 2nd 14. Again, they only bring 4. What a throw, right? It's actually not bad coverage. But you see the safety is not over there in time, but the safety was playing so far deep we couldn't even see him on the screen. But really good ball by Cook to kind of layer it in there, throw a nice 2 ball. But again, the ball was out quick. So if you're Max Johnson, get the ball out quick, even when they're dropping 7 plus guys. We'll watch 1 more clip and then we'll end this video. The last clip that we'll watch, then we'll get out of here. But again, this is another clip of Cook getting the ball out really quick before his receiver turns around. He gets the ball out. So we're going to see this receiver here, right? So it's a 2nd and 7. So another kind of medium range you could run or throw here. It's bunch formation here, bunch here, right? And then we got 2 up top safeties. So bail. You can kind of see this guy at safety's legs. He's bailing, but the ball comes out so quick. Find where the space is and get the ball out quick. Really good job by Cook. Ball's out, right? That was like not even 2 seconds. There's a 1/1000, like less than 2 seconds. The ball is coming out right when the receiver's breaking. Boom, the ball's right there, and the ball is out quick. Able to get it for a big 1st down. There's a common theme here. Get the ball out quick. There should be some success there. There should be some holes there to throw, whether they're off coverage or whether they kind of have a blended defensive scheme like we saw in the previous video. Get the ball out quick if you're Max Johnson. Trust your reads, right? That's something we've talked about. But yeah, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. It really does help. And again, big keys for Max Johnson. We talked about get the ball out quick, don't hold on the ball too long, and trust the play that is given to you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.